I guess it's fair to say I didn't enter politics with this dream of being a politician for the rest of my life. I entered politics as an alderman because we were upset with the way things were going at City Hall, and I was a former city planner and had worked in the land development business, and it just seemed like one of us had to do it, and I became the candidate. Then around Christmas time, Ralph Klein announced he was leaving. I had never thought he was going to leave. I had no plans to continue on. I would have been quite happy stepping away at that point and just going back into the private sector. And in doing that, I had sort of thought 2 terms as mayor. You know, council right now has a hard time understanding how they can cope with over $300 million a year. So we were at $25 million a year. And over that 12-year period, there were just new challenges. It was a real struggle. In the 4th term, we became the fastest growing city in North America again. So from a recession to the fastest growing city was quite a ride. I made a deliberate decision when I stepped down that I was going to not pursue the traditional avenues that most politicians do, continuing to work with the government. I grew up on a farm, so I like things mechanical, and I can take apart any of our motors and put them together, but I'm not an engineer. I'm just the farmer who had a need to make a difference in politics, who ultimately had to get back to basics and start doing things mechanical. It wasn't so much a eureka moment, it was a sort of a gradual evolution of thought. In its simplest sense, General Magnetic is a company that takes permanent magnet motor technology and adapts it to applications in the oil patch to improve operating procedures, to reduce operating costs, and to create environmental advantages that aren't available through traditional equipment. So we had our successes and failures through the development of this, but in most cases it was all part of the overall challenge you face when you're building something from scratch. I didn't work at this all these years without an absolute belief that we were working in the right direction, that we had great technology.